Man, god damn. This is some shit. This is some shit. God damn, dog. I have never seen no shit like this, dog. Listen to me. I'm 47 years old. If I'm 47 years old, I'm damn near 50. I have never seen no shit like this, my nigga. Now look, listen. Oh my god damn, boy. This is, dog. The internet is on motherfucking fire, bro. This makes Charleston White look like a goddamn church convention, my nigga. Like, dog, I've never seen no shit like this, my nigga. And look, motherfucker, look, a nigga, look, my nigga, motherfucker gonna say, look, nigga, I ain't picking no goddamn side. I'm just sitting back watching the motherfucking show like everybody the fuck else. Don't tell me I'm picking no motherfucking side. I'm a YouTuber. That's all I do. Nigga, it started out like this. This how it all started with Jesse James, right? Jesse James got on motherfucking the internet and said some heartbreaking shit, my nigga. Right? So when he got up there and he said what he said, my nigga, it was a big letdown. It was heartbreaking, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, dog, come on, man. These Detroit legends, dog. Like, you know, the DEA show already made us look a certain type of way back in the day, right? Like, so-called street niggas. But I'm not even gonna go there. This is my city. This is some home shit, right? So this shit gotta get contained. And they gotta get under control. They gotta get under control, because it's like, damn, dog, we got siblings fighting damn near. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's like. But listen, man, when Jesse James said that shit, I know that shit, I could not believe it. When it first came out and this nigga was running like, yeah, I'm gonna be with Dollface answered the call, I'm like, okay, he gonna get on there. Everybody wanna know who Black, I knew this, he not gonna say no names. I thought he gonna say, well, Blade got into it over this and they thought it was this, and dog, we already know who they got for the shit that happened, right? But I just know a nigga not gonna say nobody name, right? It's just gonna be like, well, this shit happened over this, and supposedly this and this, you know what I'm saying? So niggas tapped in. But when I tapped into that shit, my nigga, I was heartbroken, my nigga. I mean, literally, my nigga, like, but I snapped to my senses. You know what I said? I said, nigga, you a fucking grown-ass man. You don't know this nigga. You don't know nothing about this nigga. Never met him, never crossed his path, nigga. So how in the fuck can you, how you feel some type of way because he did this shit, right? And so right then I thought about it like, damn, man, what about, that's how the kids be. I felt like a kid because that's how kids be looking at niggas. You know, they be looking at these people that's rapping and on these radios, and they listening to the chatter in the streets because the shit get bigger and bigger and bigger. The nigga become more gangster and more street. The more the story get there, and then you kind of find out, you know what I'm saying? It's like watching Fresh Prince of all these years, and you find out that daddy is, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what? Nigga, I used to watch Happy Days all the motherfucking time, my nigga. And come to find out, the Fonz is funny, my nigga. Like, you know, that's a letdown, nigga. Everybody just want to be Fonzarelli, my nigga. And then I find out this. I mean, it don't, you know what I'm saying? But it's just shocking. This was shocking to me to see this shit, right? So I understand how. And so, but at the same time, I thought to myself, like, man, you don't know these motherfuckers. Like, these niggas ain't what they claim to be, my nigga. So, and that's what led me to say, look, man, you look at people differently when you know them, right? Like I said, it's a difference. See, we tend to think that we know these motherfuckers, right? Like, and it's people that stand on business for these niggas, that they cut like this and they land like this, right? When before this shit happened, you couldn't tell a motherfucker dog wasn't all the way solid 100. Type of nigga would never burn his tongue out his mouth before he say anything like that, right? But look, it happened, right? So me, that's the first thing I got to talking about. Like, damn, nigga, that's my first conversation about this shit. Is damn, bro. Like, we don't know these niggas like we think. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these niggas ain't cut like we think they are, man, nigga. We don't know them. That's the thing. Wake up. We don't know them. This all a gimmick. That's what I went to the image thing, right? So I jumped straight to the image thing. Like, look, motherfuckers, I thought about it. I started peeling the layers, and I was like, yeah. So, you know, I'm a Detroit rap fanatic, right? I mean, I signed a deal at 15 years old. I had a record deal. I opened my own record company, Game Affiliated Entertainment. In 2008, I had the name and all that shit since the 90s, but I made it official, made it a real company in like 2006 or 2008, Game Affiliated Entertainment. Go look it up. I own it. That's me, right? I got songs with Helluva, you know, lot of shit. I got a song with Helluva, shit around the city, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to do my thing back in the day at the time, right? And so I had to think back on it. Like, you know, a lot of people say they like the street, you know, right? They like the street lords better than like a lot of groups, right? And I heard a young man comment around the same time, like, hey, they both was good, but they was like, well, who your best? They was like, street lord, of course. These niggas was really out here getting money land like that. And so I'm thinking about what I just saw Jesse James do, right? And I'm looking at this young man, right? And the reason he said he's siding, because he said they both can rap, which is true. I think they both was talented, right? No doubt about that. The East Side niggas was talented. They all was talented. But the reason people choosing the street lords over most of these guys, because they had that image. I'm getting money. We gangsters. We this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. So I said, damn, that's funny, you know? But all along, these guys never would have thought this would have happened. See, you think you know somebody. You think this because of that image they getting money, niggas. We really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can say I know because I know people that was close to, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, one thing you can't take from these niggas, they was talented and they was some getting money motherfuckers. Now, that wasn't no gimmick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't hard to see that these boys was getting to it. Now, to what level, I don't know. Niggas could have had their fronts up. That's shit that we don't know. But that's what I was saying. We don't know, right? So, to find out that this happened, and then if the shit is what Dog's saying, now he put it out there. I'm just saying, if the shit that everybody always had in their mind, or it was always rumored about Wine, how he was cut. You know, like I say, it's a myth. But Wine's so quiet as though he should be. He don't do a lot of talking. The streets do the talking for him. So something about that nigga is legit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like Jesse James always talk about how big of a drug dealer he was, how much of a gangster he is. He do, and that's a sign of fraudulent activity by itself when you got to tell a story. See, Wine, you ain't never heard, he talk that shit in his raps, right? But you never heard Wine have a conversation. You can't play a motherfucking, nothing with Wine saying I'm cut like this or I did this, you know, talking. And so, you know, right then that's something different. But anyway, where I'm going with this shit, so I start commenting on like, you know how the image, but then I thought about how the image started by me being a rap fanatic and everything, and that's where I was taking this shit to. I was just taking this shit to, like, look, you never know who these niggas is, and y'all starting with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And then I was about to go off into the rap shit. I was about to say, you know, who put Detroit on the map, and I was gonna be my whole spiel for like a week or two about the Detroit rap scene and how, but then shit just went left, right? And I just kept seeing more and more shit. So it got kind of confusing, but now it's to the point where this shit is out of fucking control. It is, right? Like, you know, but I remember how the image started. And see, that's another thing. We give out of Detroit, we give all the rappers and, you know, because the DJs here win shit. Fuck the DJs. They never helped us. They didn't give a fuck. They playing all this backyard ass down south country shit here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit that they don't even listen to down there. They got playing in our radios and our clubs and won't even play our shit, right? But I understand how this image happened. And this was we got to do as Detroiters. We got to pay homage to these motherfucking, what you call them? You know, anyway, like City Star Entertainment, my nigga, Lil J, even a Nuke at Night. I know there's some problems going on now, but like Pirelli, 7 Mile to Belle Isle. See, back then, man, they was like fucking MTV to us. Like that was, man, they opened the doors. See, when we keep saying who legends and all this shit, it wouldn't be a lot. See, the Street Lords wouldn't have had this image if it weren't for pretty much Lil J and 7 Mile to Belle Isle, my nigga. And, you know, El Nuke, you know what I'm saying? Push these niggas. You know what I'm saying? But you seen the image on 7 Mile to Belle Isle a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? So that they stayed on there. So you see these niggas pulling up in Benz's, big old chains, they talking that shit. So people really bought into it. And so what I'm explaining now is how I see how people link towards them more than anybody, because you see this street image up, you see these niggas on there with these Benzes, these chains, this jewelry, like, hey, we about to put the city on. Then you see, okay, they got, back in the day, they got Baby, they got all the rappers on their shit. So you like, oh, these niggas getting money. People was in awe with these niggas, right? So it wasn't that their music necessarily was better. I'm telling you, the image was better, right? They had good music. It was hit and miss here or there. But like I said before, bro, it was a lot of garbage in between. It's just real shit, bro. All that shit wasn't sweet. But they had their songs, nigga. All of them did. From the east side to the west side, they had their hits, my nigga. But it just, like I say, it was just too in between where a lot of that shit just was, to me, this is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But all sides had talent. You know what I'm saying? All sides had motherfucking talent, my dog. But niggas gonna be niggas, right? And niggas gotta beef. It gotta be, and it's like that's the thing, and it's going on in rap to today. It's like niggas gotta beef with each other. It's like if we rapping, we all grew up in friends, we all get money the same circle, but we gotta fuck it up, fall out, and just take the shit too far. Now it gotta go to the point where we killers, you killers. You know what I'm saying? And it just the shit went bad before the boat damn near sank before it even left the goddamn dock. You know what I'm saying? And so them the things that, but anyway, back to paying homage to my man, bro. Like I say, Lil J, City Stars, Pirelli. Like I say, you know, all these guys had a lot to do with putting Detroit on the map. I mean, because they had the visual then. They pulled up, they let niggas stunt, they talk. Because listen, even I did that shit. So this what I know what image will do for you, right? Because back then, niggas didn't even have record labels. They had paid to go on one of these shows and just stunt, show they shit off, right? I done it, right? I done this shit. I had Lil J, City Star, come to a party, nigga. We had pit bulls, bullies out in the parking lot of the bar on Finkel, the Red Devils, nigga. It was, what the fuck was it when Pumpkinhead had it? It was called, God damn, man, my mind bad. Yeah, but anyway, the old Red Devils, Pumpkinhead had it. And so I was up there fucking with them. Nigga, we had, old school. We had Dunks up there. Back then, 70s Monte Carlos on 24s, 22s, conversion vans, vets. We had everything outside, nigga. Niggas was out there iced up, rolled out, cardied up, nigga. In the middle of the fucking cold in the motherfucker outside with dogs outside, my nigga. Nigga, the same day that shit happened, I probably sold 50, 60 pounds of weed in the lot. And it's my event. And as I go, you know, we just out there acting a fool, sell about 5 or 10, show the money off. Man, it was, you know, you young, you do stupid shit, right? And you doing it all for, so I understand getting caught up in that imagery, right? I understand that shit, and I know what it's like. I'm paying just to show off. So basically, I'm paying and could have got indicted behind that shit, or could have got in trouble, but I'm paying to show off some shit that could have got me robbed and killed. You know what I'm saying? All to hold up an image. Nigga, I wasn't rapping. I didn't even have a goddamn artist at the time. My boy Champ did the rapping. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't have none of that shit. It was all for show. So I understand, you know, how people do a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was the thing to do back then, man. And we was all influenced by the same shit. And but a lot of these, like I say, at the end of the day, man, a lot of these people ain't, you know, so we be let down when we see some shit like this happen with Jesse James, and we be like, damn, if he would have just shut up, my nigga. But some shit has to be exposed, right? Some shit has to, that shit happened for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? I promise you right now, you know how fucked up he feel to see that shit backfire on you. See, this internet is a bad motherfucker because this shit can go either way. You understand what I'm saying? This shit can go any way. While thinking this shit working for me, one fucked up video can turn everything against for me. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really tread lightly and watch what you say on this motherfucker. Or at least say what you mean. So that's what I was saying about the Jesse thing. Either you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Either you gonna watch what you say or stand on what you say. And that nigga did neither, my nigga. And that's the problem. Either you gonna watch what you say or you gonna stand on it. And Jesse James did neither. And that's when the problem come in, my nigga. All that backtracking, it was just a bad look. And I know a lot of people heartbroke, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Over that situation. But what I'm saying on all my shit is this. It's motherfuckers out here that destroyed a whole legacy, man. But it wake people up to know, like, man, these niggas we don't really know these motherfuckers, right? So half these motherfuckers ain't what they say they are, right? So that's my whole thing, is stop looking into people and putting so much on another nigga, right? Because, you know, a lot of these motherfucking rappers, you can't tell these kids that these niggas ain't killers, right? You can't tell these young niggas that fucking whatchamacallit them not a killer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like NBA Youngboy and what's the other nigga, Dirk. They think these niggas are serial killers. There's no way in today's time this nigga be as much as a killer as you say he is, and he getting this much money in the feds just letting that go. If you hear it, you think the feds not listening to it. And that's why I don't understand how these niggas is on the internet today, even with this Detroit shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And just these niggas will say and do any fucking thing, and you know that these people are watching. And there's some shit that I really want to say and I really want to get into, my nigga, but I ain't, because that is gonna go bad. But I listen, man, like I tell you, and listen to me real close when I say this, and I'm telling you this, and I mean this to my heart. Most of these niggas ain't nothing what the fuck they say they are. And so people be like, well, you side with Dogface. I'm not siding with no fucking Dogface, my nigga. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm a Detroit nigga. I'm my own man. But when I see somebody calling shit like it is and calling shit out, man, I can't do nothing but respect that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking no sides, but I'm just looking at this shit like y'all looking at it. But I just report on it. And I'm just looking like, dog, this shit is unreal. You know what I'm saying? And this, I mean, you gotta respect it. Some shit has to be called out. Some of this fake shit that goes on, it has to be brought to the light, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you leading kids down these, you know, you leading people to believe some fake ass shit, and there's some kids out here that really think these niggas land like that. And that's bad. And they following this nigga behavior and his pattern, and he's nothing like that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so many kids be out here following these niggas and getting killed and going to fucking jail following a nigga that ain't doing nothing but get rich off him following them. How the fuck is these niggas getting richer and richer, and these kids out here dying and going to fucking prison behind following a nigga with a fake ass image up? In today's time, you cannot, who the fuck gon', and it's the dumb thing, and niggas is trying this shit. Niggas is really out here killing motherfuckers and rapping about it and going straight to motherfucking jail. The niggas that's out here getting all the money ain't doing these motherfuckers ain't doing nothing but talking about it. But it's niggas that's trying to imitate this shit, and they dying like a motherfucker, or they killing somebody and going straight to jail for life. The Julio Fulio shit. You know what I'm saying? These stupid ass dumb. What the fuck did you like? I was listening to some podcast. Damn near it was Gangsta Williams and not Vlad, but Adam 22, and they was kicking some real motherfucking shit. Like, these kids nowadays, They don't, they believe it's no money involved in shit no more. It's not like nothing is over money. It's no purpose. It's just, I just want to get up and hurt somebody for no reason. You just get up and go hunt another nigga down every day. Go start some shit with a nigga just to have beef with somebody to rap about or talk about, and go take their life and go straight to jail. Like, and then they be swearing that they about to be legends in their hood, and niggas gonna be talking about them, and they gonna be known as this killer, and you about to be, all niggas gonna do is look at your stupid dumb ass and call you dummies, not send you a dime. Now you in jail getting a shit beat out you, nigga. Any money nigga sending you to buy some noodles, a nigga taking that shit from you. You can't even eat. You do all this tough shit out here, and look at them niggas who killed Julio. Look at them niggas, man. How the fuck they gonna make it in prison, dog? Look at the niggas, man. Look how scared and little these niggas is. And you telling me they gonna go to prison and be gangsters and killers and come on, man, cut it out, man. These niggas just went and threw their mother, took his life, but that's what jealousy do. That's what jealousy do, my nigga. But that's why you gotta hold these fake ass niggas that's putting these fake ass, and you got to hold these niggas responsible. You have to, nigga. You putting all this poison out here, and you knowing you not even cut like that. And you got niggas looking up to you like you some type of motherfucking killer and this big drug dealer, and you ain't none of this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you talk, man, listen, bro, I understand what niggas going with it, man. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand it. But you know, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm that subject, because it's a home subject, like I say, and this shit could really go all types of bad, you know, and like I you know, you can only say so much to certain people, man, but sometimes you gotta ask yourself, you know, it should be worth it, man. It's a lot of flunkies out here, man. It's a lot of niggas that's already jealous, and it's niggas out here that don't want to do nothing but hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you, like I say, this shit is dangerous. This ain't no, this shit that I'm doing is dangerous, my nigga. This ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, either you gotta watch what you say or stand on what you say. And that's just real motherfucking talk. But tomorrow is Saturday, man. I'm definitely gonna do a live, man. We gonna change this whole dynamics, man. I see my name, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate, man. I got so many people to thank, man. This shit is literally, I'm seeing my name on different people's shit now. I mean, everybody's shit that I look pretty much is Trap Talk Blue. I mean, the numbers ain't running up like high right now, but I can tell it's about to lean that way, my nigga. So I'm about to, like I say, we gonna keep it. We gonna talk shit now. We gonna talk some shit. Fuck it. That's what we gonna do. But this shit around here is getting a little, this shit is, boy. Nigga, I'm like Richard Pryor, motherfucker. It was 5 gangs in my neighborhood, and I was in every one of these motherfuckers. The one that was women, the one that was winning, that's the team I'm on. But listen though, but real talk, man, this shit is getting out of fucking, boy, I be listening, boy, I have never seen no shit like this ever, man. I've never seen a nigga just come through. I thought Charleston White was all this goddamn mind. Man, dog. I said, man, I don't know, man. You know, you tell Dogface, you say so, you know how, I already know how the nigga is. Like, hey, you try to be like, hey, man, this shit could be dangerous, right? I don't, that nigga like, man, fuck these hoe ass niggas, man. Fuck these bitch ass niggas, man. Tell these niggas to suck my motherfucking dick. Ain't shit dangerous. I'm dangerous. God damn. All right, then. Man, this shit is entertaining. It's like, hey, I see different comments. Well, niggas trying to divide the city and this and this. But I don't know, man. This shit just opened up a lot of, fuck it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dog did it. Like I say, 60 seconds short. Just destroyed a lot of niggas, dog. That shit went quick, didn't it? But when you get to talking about rap, man, I'm going to tell you, Detroit rap, man, I just think about, somebody just said, damn, they had brought up a rapper from Detroit that I was like, damn, I got to do my homework and write all this shit down, because when I go live tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I want to, you know, Detroit, we had some shit, though. I don't know why we ain't been on. But the problem why we ain't been on, my nigga, and this another thing. The problem Detroit ain't, Esham was a bad motherfucker. What fucked Esham up was people talking about that devil worship and shit. But the way he produced his music back then, because even Helluva said, I had a conversation with Helluva one time, and he was saying how he used to respect how, you know, how Esham did his music and shit. And a nigga could rap, but that devil worship and shit. But he got his own shit. But like I say, Esham was the first Master P to me. Like he was a black, he owned his own shit, his own distribution. Just, you know what I'm saying? He produced his own records, my nigga, and he kept putting shit out back to back to back. Closed Casket, man, I could Dead Flowers, man, so many motherfucking. But how I got up on Esham was that Booming Words from Hell. That nigga was cold, my nigga. He was really pushing, but he just couldn't go nowhere with that shit. But then, like, it was like after that era came the Big Hercs, the Rock Bottoms. Now that really, listen, these niggas ain't probably sell an album outside of Wayne County, right? For real, the Street Lords or these motherfuckers. But to us, it was the shit. See, when Street Lords, Rock Bottom, the East Side Cheddar Boys, them niggas all hit around the same time. And it was the first time that Detroit supported Detroit. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Back then, niggas was like, even Detroit niggas was calling Detroit niggas garbage. Everybody liked that New York shit. They liked the California, the Snoop Dogs. No, Detroit niggas didn't even support Detroit niggas. So better yet, the DJs or anybody else, you know what I'm saying? That's why it wasn't even no hope for us back then. The only people listen to this shit was music fanatics or if they was your friend or something. You know what I'm saying? So that was it then. But like I say, when the Street Lords came, Rock Bottom, East Side Cheddar Boys, and then back then, beef is what sold everything. Like today, controversy and beef. So when all these niggas start falling out, getting into it, it made people look more into it and switch sides. Oh, I like the East Side better than the West Side. You know what I'm saying? That split up, it was good. Like controversy good. My man just said it. Controversy good. You know what I'm saying? It brings attention to shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's bad, but sometimes, you know, you can use it in a good way. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was just bad because so many people lost their life, man, and got hurt, and friendships was fucked up. But that's the first time Detroit supported Detroit, is that movement. Outside didn't take it. That's why we call them legendary rappers. We say, well, them niggas was legends, and you know what I'm saying? And like I say, once again, dog, they image is what put them out on top, because so many other rappers that then came from the D. Niggas forget about Obi Trice. Somebody just said his name. I had forgot all about Obi Trice, my nigga. And then as far as street rappers, man, I mean, you had McNichols, you had the Lies Boys, you had, which McNichols was a part of the Lies Boys. Man, you can go on and on the groups that came out and kind of, you know, didn't make noise, but you know what I'm saying? They had their own mark on the Detroit rap scene, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once again, that's when they kicked the door in and Detroit started supporting Detroit. And so all these guys was local celebrities. I think it was more money put into what they was doing than it was actually made, though. Like, I think pretty much they was paying to put the image out there, hoping that, you know, I think they really didn't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Blade and them even gave a fuck if I made $1 a rep. I just want niggas to see me shine and stunt. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure they kind of wanted a deal, but at this point it was like, shit, I just think it was more money put into the shit than they was making. I'll tell you that. But I remember, see, Wine pretty much back then had more of a business type of mind. I remember that KDZ shit came out. Man, that shit was dog. That album, now that was good music, my nigga. That KD, that was actual good music. And this shit sold. I remember going up to Big Block Records, buying this shit. I done went up there several times and walked in and bought this shit. You know what I'm saying? And lost it or fucked the CD up and go up there. You walk in, CDs was $20, nigga. It was a line up fucking, what's that, Living Noise or whatever the fuck that shit was on. It was a line you had to damn near be in to go get that shit. And so, and then, you know, with these new guys, man, like I say, these new guys, the payrolls and all that, they came through, they start bringing the stars, Jeezy and them. That's when the money really party started, like with them, because now they selling all around, they going world, you know, because the internet too. Let's think, if we had the internet out back when Blade and them was out, that's a big difference too. You know what I'm saying? I think we would have made it more than just, you know, local type shit. But the internet hit, Payroll and them, they got out there and they just opened the gates, my nigga. But Payroll, another one, I don't think they get, they just, Payroll is sick, nigga. That nigga is cold-blooded with that rapping. I like Cash Doll. I think Cash Doll one of the coldest women rappers out here. I think she colder than any other woman rapper to me, really. And that's why I say she don't get her just due, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she getting money, of course, but I think she should be up there just with the Sexy Reds and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she is in other states. I don't know. It just seems like I see them females a little more than I see Cash Doll. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, of course she doing good. But, because, nigga, we had, look, back then, nigga, we had, well, what the females we had in Detroit? We had Bombshell. We had Smiley. Boss, rest in peace, Boss, man. I can't believe she gone. You know what I'm saying? So we had some hell of a females. But I think our music, all our music wasn't consistent, you know, as far as the music go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was a lot of garbage to me that came from the Street Lords. You know what I'm saying? It's like the shit the Hell of a did was like they hits, and then it was like, I don't know. I didn't like most of that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but I'm gonna tell you, like the East Side Cheddar Boys, that CD was nice. That shit was banging. They had some bangers. But I'm gonna tell you a legend, dog. The song with Juan and Malik. That's another nigga, dog. Malik was a motherfucking animal, my nigga. Dog, Malik, dog. Like I say, I don't even, how the fuck can you talk about Detroit rap and not say Malik, my nigga? That song with him and Juan, my nigga, that nigga say, what'd he say? Something, I'm gonna buy me a 6 and put that bitch on tires. Then puts that bitch up through 6 and Myers. Pooh, I said, oh my God, dog. Yeah, Malik was out here. Yeah, they had a hell of a run, my nigga. Like I say, to the hood, them niggas was everything to us. But like I say, once you got outside of Detroit, people didn't catch on to it at the time. They didn't feel the movement. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's fucked up. And then it took Blade to die for people to really start picking up on that shit. See, that boy, let me tell you something about Blade, man. It's more than just your talent. Yeah, Blade was an all right rapper. You know what I'm saying? He can rap. I mean, I'm gonna be real. He wasn't the greatest rapper to me. But his image, nigga, Blade had the look. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Blade had the look. He had the swag, that whole dope boy swag. You know, the hoes love that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just all that shit combined, my dog. It was all, sometimes, man, it don't always, you don't have to be the talented as motherfucker. You know, your personality can go a long way, man. I'm telling you that right now. Your swag, your personality, all that shit go together. You know what I'm saying? Rock Bottom. It's not one nigga out of Rock Bottom that can't make it in today's time. Like, every one of them niggas can rap. And not only, listen, this why I like Rock Bottom, because they talk that street shit, but they actually can rap. You know what I'm saying? They skilled, they was really skilled rappers. Like, you know, when you listen to niggas like the Street Lords and G-Rock and them, G-Rock had that street swag too. You know, you know what I'm saying? He had it. All them niggas had it, man. You know what I'm saying? East and West. But that's why I say I'm going to have some more niggas with me tomorrow. We about to have a big-ass discussion about Detroit rap. You know what I'm saying? Who was who favorite. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to take this shit on a lighter note, you know. But I see some shit now. I see some fuckery right now, man. I see some fuckery. See, some of these, listen, like I say, man, I just, some shit, dog, I'm so glad that this nigga exposing certain things. I ain't gonna say what it is, but I know what people saying. Everybody got, they were like, he starting trouble, he a bully. I keep saying, how the fuck can a nigga bully another nigga that's supposed to be a gangster? I don't understand how y'all keep saying it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't talk all that motherfucking gangster shit and you ain't gangster, nigga. Because this type of shit is embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? But, two, it's a lot of talking, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just bad, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, like I say, I'm not even going to get back into that shit. I'm straying away from it because the shit it's getting where it's getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to leave it like that. But that, you can't tell me that shit ain't interesting. You can't tell me that shit ain't the funniest shit you've seen thus far. That shit is, man, dog. If y'all only knew what I knew, nigga, I ain't had a laugh. Man, this nigga, Wino, dog, y'all got to check him out. Wino's World, man. Nigga, listen, man. I got off the phone, and you know I'm already yellow in the motherfucker, dog. I turned beet red. I was laughing so hard, man. I mean, I needed that laugh, dog. Like, I just literally thought about what the fuck had just taken place, and I couldn't stop laughing about that shit, dog. Nigga out their mind, man. But, yeah, that's what it is, man. Detroit rap, dog. But like I say, I'm going to say this and I'm going to let it go. We can't let this old, look, dog, these niggas old had their chances gone, right? Fuck we talking about, right? I just cannot believe what came out this nigga mouth. And it started all this shit, right? But I'm just hoping this shit get contained and we can move on to a whole nother subject. You know, because I don't hear none of the rappers, none of the local rappers even talking about that shit. The 42 Dougs, the Peasies, the Vezos. You know what I'm saying? I don't even hear them talking about it or trying to even say nothing because, you know, they asked me something about my homeboy last night. We had a conversation and my homeboy name came up. And me and my man down there said it at the same time. Like, no, he ain't gonna respond to that shit at all. No opinion on it, because you know how niggas get. You say your opinion on some shit sometimes, motherfuckers think, oh, you taking a side, and you know, it can go all bad. It can go all kind of ways, man. Especially in Detroit, boy. These niggas out here is treacherous. And, you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers. Like I told you, it's a lot of flunkies all over. It's a lot of motherfuckers who I try to do something to a nigga for another nigga just cause, you know, nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit start, motherfucker. So you got to really watch it. That's why I know how a lot of podcasters in the city don't really, you know, talk about this shit. You know, or they speak on it real lightly. And I'm speaking on it lightly. But you give me about 30 minutes and I go in this motherfucking liquor store and come back out, I might be talking all kinds of shit, I told my friends, y'all some hoes, look, nigga, if I start talking shit, you know I'm half high on this bitch, and you won't call me and say, look, nigga, take that shit down, because that's what happened the other night. I was high than the motherfucker, right? I'm talking shit, and then my man called like, man, take that shit down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, y'all cocksuckers. But no, on a serious note, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna do one more tonight, but then we going live tomorrow. We gonna have some fun like a motherfucker. And I'm dropping some shit. I did some shit, my boy. It's in editing, so that shit'll be out tomorrow. And I'm gonna put that shit about 10 tomorrow night. Yeah, and we about to get to it.